today's been kind of a blockchain day for me, guys. I've been at the county fair here in Cheshire County, and it's my third year doing county fair booth kind of outreach for freedom-oriented stuff. Last year, I focused on the Shire Society Declaration, got over 200 people to actually sign the Shire Society Declaration, declaring their personal independence from the state. This year, the declaration's still there, but it's not the focus of the table anymore. Now my pitch, what I'm leading with for people, is Bitcoin. And specifically, hoping to get people set up with a blockchain.info or .com, whichever one you prefer, a blockchain wallet. And I also got the Bitcoin vending machine from, there's a few different companies out there. I've got the Project Skyhook Bitcoin vending machine. So the holy grail of this booth is to have somebody, if they don't already have one, get a blockchain account on their phone, their smartphone, and then use that to purchase their first Bitcoin from the Bitcoin vending machine. And I got one today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got one guy. Actually, it was a young Republican guy who was working at the Republican booth who came over to ask about Bitcoin.
Now, how many people did you get to talk to today? This is at the fair. You're trying to swing people in, walk them through the midway, right?
Do you mean talk to or talk with? I talked to a lot of people.
Okay, talk at. That's just talking at.
Yeah. Do you mean talked with or talked to? There were several people who came by who were interested.
Like a dozen?
Like I would say, yeah, approximately a dozen, maybe a little bit less than that.
So 2 an hour?
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
You were out there about 6 hours, right? If it's a dozen,
I was up there
from
8 a.m. until about 6 in the afternoon.
Okay. So
about
not
10,
that many?
About 8 to 10 hours, somewhere in there.
Slightly over 1 an hour?
Well, I handed out more flyers than that, though. It's not all about who you have a conversation with. It's also about, so I would probably say I handed out a few dozen flyers today, maybe 2 to 3 dozen flyers.
Does it feel?
And Wednesday's the slowest day of the week.
Does it feel as effective as the Shire Society signing thing?
It's a little early to make that call on that. Again, Wednesday's a very slow day. This is the county fair, and Wednesday's the first day. So obviously Saturday, Friday, those are going to be pretty busy days. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. It's kind of a funny thing, right? Because I got numbers from last year somewhere. I don't know what I did with them, but I put them somewhere, and I know how many the total was for the week. How many people I got to sign the pledge. I don't expect the same amount to download a blockchain app, but if I can hand out dozens of flyers talking about Bitcoin, that's a good thing. And even for people who don't take the flyer from me, they're hearing me ask a question about Bitcoin, to which many will respond, "What?
What?
Huh?" And then I'll say it again and, maybe give them a little bit of info about what a Bitcoin is. And some of those people will take a flyer and others won't. Many will just walk by and ignore you. So there's a whole range of responses. Anyway, you can get a blockchain wallet. Go to blockchain.com. They've now released their wallet again on iPhone. It's brand new. It's been redesigned. It's even easier to use than ever. And apparently Apple's actually allowing it back into the Apple Store or whatever they call the thing that they have. What's
That's
the Apple
great.
thing?
Oh, good for Apple.
The App Store.
App Store. That's what it is. So it's now available. Blockchain's app. Go to blockchain.com. Easy. You just click Android or iPhone and download the app and get it installed. And it really only takes moments to get it set up.
Wikipedia is now accepting Bitcoins.
That's huge.
They announced today.
Wow.
I had asked them 3 years ago to do this, and it's been sort of a lot of Bitcoin enthusiasts trying to get Wikipedia to do this because Wikipedia's major internet site.
Yeah, that's huge.
To just accept Bitcoins, mind you. This is people giving you money. So they've been very reticent to do it up to this point. But as a thank you for, stepping into the new decade, I sent them a Bitcoin.
Wow,
very generous.
Well, I want them to think, oh, we should have done this 3 years ago, just like they were telling us to.
So that's great news. And, of course, it's great to be able to tell people when I'm talking about Bitcoin that now Dell Computers actually takes Bitcoin. Them being the third largest private company in the United States, it's a pretty big endorsement for Bitcoin. So that's how it's going so far. It's been going pretty well, I would say, all things considered. I'll give you more updates as time goes on, but go get your Bitcoin wallet for free at blockchain.com.
By the way, Wikipedia said in its Wikimedia said in its press release that no, we are not expecting to take any other cryptocurrencies at this time. So
like Dogecoin or
whatever. But I mean, I'm sure that the rest of the cryptocurrency advocates out there is like peppering them too. It's like, no, Bitcoin. That's it. No.
Free Talk Live, 7 nights a week from 7 to 10 Eastern, live on the Liberty Radio Network at LRN.FM.